Stephen Myrow is the founder of Beacon Policy Advisors. When you're looking at those probabilities on Kalshi, let's just assume the crowd wisdom is right and this is the way it's going to go. Stephen, what do you think that investors should take away from that?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So I think the most interesting thing from us at Beacon Policy Advisors talking to our institutional investment clients that they didn't fully appreciate is how oversight is likely to work once the Democrats presumably take control of at least one chamber. While the Democrats are going to take the traditional approach of going after the administration directly, they know that from the first term that the Trump administration is going to successfully, slow them down, obfuscate, use courts measures to delay the process. So there's a second track that the Democrats are pursuing, which is going through the private sector, bringing in various CEOs from large companies to try to target the administration. They're not necessarily looking at going after the companies themselves, but it will be a naming and shaming process to try to land a hit on Trump and those around him.
Okay, so we're talking about subpoenas, document requests against companies and financial firms. And it's not hypothetical because you already have Democrats probing the $620 million Vulcan Elements loan and the billions in government awards that are involved with companies tied to Trump or Trump's family. So if you are looking at some of these companies, which publicly traded ones, which sectors do you think investors should actually be putting a discount into the stock price right now because of ties to the Trump administration or the potential for investigation?
No, that's the exact question to ask. And from our analysis, we're looking at a Venn diagram. You're looking at companies on one hand that have some close relationship to the administration or people around Trump, or they sought to inoculate themselves by contributing to, say, the inaugural fund or the ballroom fund. But at the same time, you're also looking at companies that voters have a visceral reaction to. So if you look at that Venn diagram, we're thinking big pharma, we're thinking some in the financial services space, particularly banks, but also you're seeing in the fintech space now. You look at someone like Don Jr., who sits on the advisory boards of both Polymarket and Kalshi.
Right.
You could see prediction markets getting pulled into play. In the tradable stocks, like I said, big pharma, they're going to be pulling in the CEOs of Novo Nordisk, Eli Lilly, companies like that signed those drug pricing deals with the administration, but the administration hasn't released any of the details around those deals. And it's going to put the CEOs in a tough position between the Democrats pulling them in and the administration not wanting them to release that information.
If the